All right, so let me welcome you to the St. Elizabeth Technical Sports Complex as we bring to you live coverage of the round of 16. So just let me zoom out for you. So it's a Kemps in the blue and red shorts versus the all yellow patches of blue of the St. Elizabeth Technical High School team. I am a goal buster, and it's always a pleasure to bring to you Schoolboys of Football 2025. And the St. Elizabeth Technical team coming off a emphatic victory versus the Malden High School team, while 7-1, while the Kempsville team coming off a 2-0 victory over the Froome Technical team to make it through as the best, well, the runner-up in their group of round of 32. So as we wait on this game to begin, all right, so we had to mute that moment due to copyright acts. All right, so here we go. It's a St. Elizabeth Technical with the kickoff. And just let me thank you again for choosing Goal Buster Sports Note. And we are live on TikTok, live on YouTube. So seems to be Justin McPherson who got an early knock. So I hope it's not serious from the number 6 player, and not an easy player to go down, but he's down now, so let's hope it's nothing serious. So St. Elizabeth Technical round of 16 action, and, so games on today. Ochi Rios, they host Olaba High. Christiana, they host William Nib Memorial. Garvey Maceo at home to Clarendon College. McGrath entertain Manchester High. Dental versus Mannings at Dental Technical. Glenmuir versus Magatti at Glenmuir. So Cornwall College, early shot, early intention from Rashawn Thomas. As the Steths team, they start their attack very quickly. Barnett Ricocheted. Can the goalkeeper stop that before it go out? Yep. It's Omario Chambers in goal. Yeah. So a long floating ball, folks, and a long floating ball, and goalkeeper should get there. The number 5 player, Shevante Knight, forced wide and has given away a corner. So corner kick, and RJ Newman will take. At the front post, flicked on, and headed away further on as far as to number 8, Jade Lynch. Has a lost possession onto Campbell White. Here's RJ Newman, number 7, trying to get that one across. So round of 16, folks, and the Steths team, they will be at home on Saturday to Old Harbour High. And the turn inside and get out of that clustered area. Poor pass on, intercepted from Thomas as a long ball over the top. Played wide for Malik Wellington. Now the Steths team, they transitioning really well. Long floating ball and hit it away partially from Crawford. Here's a Kahim Lewis. And a free kick in a very intriguing area for the St. Elizabeth technical team. A similar way, similar position. Oh, taken quickly onto RJ Newman. Got inside and a weak shot. But I'm wondering why they took it so early. Why didn't they allow the number 24 player to have a go? He had a spectacular free kick versus Malden High in a similar position, but the captain, DeAndre Barnett, decided to start that one quickly as Raheem White, who starts in the right fullback position today, and Prince Perry will take a rest. Justin McPherson need a good cross. That's a good ball inside. RJ Newman with the header. And not bad. Good transition from the Steths team. As we approach 6 minutes of this game. The last meeting between both teams. Oh, and it seems as if Kaim Lewis was caught off guard. Here's the number 24 player, RJ Newman, turns into trouble. Flicked on. Last touch of Donaldson, number 19 for the taken too long as the goalkeeper had to clear that one away. In the Thomas, long floating ball, that's a good ball. Good challenge there from Jade Lynch. Number 19 player holding on to his opponent, that's a Donaldson, not allowing the Jade Lynch to advance. The referee just squashed that feud. Here's a Lawrence. Play that one through. That's a nice ball, but goalkeeper advances. So you're watching round of 16 action, folks. The free kick. Kemps, foul on Daly, Shemar Daly, number 11. So free kick midway the park. Crawford with a long floating ball and no trouble there. So Malik Wellington decides to go long onto Kahim Lewis. He slides on the way and allowing Knight to clear that one away. Daly has done well. Play that one across. And fell nicely. The shot and block there. Shot coming in from Dean, Ricardo Dean. And took a deflection and fell nicely for goalkeeper John Stedman. Floated out immediately onto DeAndre Barnett, who floats that one forward. And Crawford not taking any chances. There's Kahim Lewis. Last meeting between these teams, Kahim Lewis had 2 goals. A 2-0 victory for the 5 times champions. And trip there on Jade Lynch. Free kick, St. Elizabeth technical. So just let me thank you again for making it a Goal Buster Sports Note on TikTok and YouTube. And it's always a pleasure to bring to you live schoolboys football action. St. Elizabeth Technical in the yellow versus the blue and the red shorts of the Kemps team. Jade Lynch. Long ball forward and Justin McPherson couldn't get around Campbell. The left fullback player has done well for the Kemps team. As so the Steths team now, as I said, from the opening whistle, they have been transitioning well. And need a better pass than that from Barnett. Here's Kahim Lewis. Barnett. And ricocheted off as Dean played inside onto Donaldson. Donaldson dispossessed the Steths team to Lawrence. So Lawrence playing on he started the game playing left back, and now he has been switched to the right fullback position. Dean and throwing to the St. Elizabeth technical team. So 0-0, that's the scoreline, folks. 11 minutes of action. And in this group, Ocherios, they play at Jacksall versus Old Harbour. There's a long floating ball and easy for goalkeeper Chambers. So White just allowing Rabino Rodney to take this throw-in. Throw it inside. Banged away. Kahim Lewis on that right-hand side looking for support. Found one in number 6. Oh, a little bit too hard there from Justin McPherson. Good indication from the number 6, but just a little bit too much on it. So, long ball swung on the right-hand side. Flicked away from Lawrence. Throwing at Kemps midway the Steths team half. Oh, a good move there. And a free kick on the edge of the 18. So that's a Shemar Daly, the number 11 player. Blistering run down that left-hand side. And the Kemps High School team with a free kick right on the edge of the 18. So the Kemps team with a perfect opportunity to take the lead here. As Rashawn Thomas will take. Thomas at the back post and over the head of everyone. But Mali Wellington has done well to see a throw-in. Long throw-in inside. Flicked on for Daly and cleared away by Lynch as far as to Campbell all the way back to Crawford. Ball over the top for the run of White. A little bit too hard for the number 21 player in their blue top. As a long floating ball and headed away from Francis. And confident defending. Stewart has been quiet, the number 15 player. Rubbed off the ball from Knight. Here is RJ Newman who decides to dribble inside. And play that one over the top. The goalkeeper comes. And a little bit too slow there. Yeah. Now here is Daly on that left-hand side. And now the whistle comes. Free kick to the Kemps High School team. All right, so free kick in a very interesting area. So it seems to be number 11, Daly, who's over it. Shemar Daly, who lays that one off, took a deflection and cleared away. And has done well to regain possession is Daly. Yeah. Nice ball across, but the could have control was a Dean. Trying to get that one across and block in his pursuit. Corner kick to the Kemps High School team. 0-0, that's the scoreline. 17 and a half minutes of action played. And just let me thank you again for choosing a goal Buster Sports Note as we bring to you round of 16 action live from the St. Elizabeth Technical Sports Complex. At the back post, headed down, and easy for goalkeeper John Stedman. And the number 12, the Dalton Francis, was at the back post. Justin McPherson. Campbell, who starts the attack for the players, the Clarendon Base School. And played a 1-2 from Francis. Cleared away from Stedman. 0-0 remains the scoreline. As Francis to take. Cleared away from Wellington. Further away. Francis, who has gained possession. So the flick that one over the top. The flag stayed down. A chance there for a shot. And hit the hand of White. And the goalkeeper Stedman is down. So 0-0, and the Kemps Hill High School team growing in confidence here. Been holding possession and showing a lot of intent going forward. The Clarendon Bay School and getting some free kicks around the 18-yard area. And some corners that are very dangerous. Dalton Francis, number 12, always lurking at the back post. Got his head to the last corner. It was easy for goalkeeper John Stedman. So both teams can get some cooling break and receive instructions from their respective coaches. So Kemps Hill showing resilience. The Steths team are trying to find a way through. So John Stedman seems to be up and ready. So we're hoping that the Steths custodian is okay. 0-0, that's the scoreline here. Taken quickly. Lawrence. Justin McPherson with space. Inside to Barnett. He decides to dribble inside. Play that one through. That's a clever ball. The flag is up though. Flag has been raised. And Brian Warren, the referee inside the middle. Kemar Gale, first assistant. Joshua Jackson, the second assistant. And Dalton Forbes is the fourth official. So the referee is in charge of this game. That's right, RJ Newman, who is looking for support, but giving away possession as a White, but the number 7 player has done well. Here's Jade Lynch. On to Justin McPherson, giving away possession on to Campbell. Dribbles forward, the number 2 player looking for support. Being watched closely from Lawrence. Now a double team as Justin McPherson has done well to have won a throw-in for his team. Yeah. Poor ball inside, headed down from White, taking over from RJ Newman, trying to reverse pass, but intercepted as Rodney. played inside, intercepted. Barnett. RJ Newman, Barnett, who came close inside to Kahim Lewis. Oh, is that too big? Oh, too big there from the number 24 player. So he is trying to get that one over to the number 6 McPherson, but a little bit too big there from the number 24 player, Kahim Lewis, who is on 20 goals. And Barnett. So Barnett forced all the way back to his goalkeeper in Stedman. Stedman decides to go long, flicked on, cleared away from Francis. Now the flag is up. Offside call. So we're 23 minutes, 0-0, that's the scoreline here. And we are coming to you live from the Steths Sports Complex. Long floating ball. Flicked away onto Francis. Played forward for Daly. And shoved over. Yellow card coming out here for Lawrence. So a 24th minute yellow card to... All right, so a yellow card, a 24th minute yellow card to number 21, Javor Lawrence of the Steths team. 0-0, that's the scoreline. As a long floating ball, headed down and flicked away. As a Barnett to pick up midway the park, inside to RJ Newman. Back to the number 10. Side to Jade Lynch. And back to the number 10 in Barnett. Looking to swing that one all the way across. Headed in the air and easy for goalkeeper Amario Chambers. We're halfway the first half. And the ball played inside. Easy for Donaldson, giving away possession cheaply. Is Justin McPherson, who has switched sides with RJ Newman. And as I said before, the number 15 player has been quiet in Stuart. Long floating ball and headed down. And, very intelligently to Lawrence. Wide for RJ Newman. Oh, and you have to watch how you're passing the... intercepted and played long from Knight. So the St. Elizabeth technical team boosts that one long and headed on to his goalkeeper Chambers in the goal. So 0-0 remains the scoreline in the 26 minutes of action played. You're watching the round of 16. You're watching Steths in the yellow versus Kemps High in the blue and the red shorts. Thomas, wide for Daly. Nice ball across and headed back to his goalkeeper from White. Ball that one immediately out. Jade Lynch onto nice ball onto the number 6 player. And, did he get a touch? Yes, he got a touch. And a free kick to the St. Elizabeth technical team. So midway the Kemps team half. 0-0 remains the scoreline as the Steths team in with a free kick. Number 16, Raheem White. As 6 players lurking around at the 18, you need to lift that ball more. Jade Lynch. Lynch, and a shot and block. And Thomas could not start the Kemps attack. Headed out. And a flicked on. And bang in the ear from Radney. And off the back to Daly. So Daly with pace. Nice move from the number 11 player. Been chucked. And a little bit too much on it from the number 11. And McMaster is taking over. Played wide. And Campbell has done well. And swung that ball over the top. And goalkeeper John Lloyd Stedman will collect. So 0-0 remains the scoreline. Round of 16 action. Long floating ball, and Crawford intelligently headed that one back to his goalkeeper. So you're watching a good game here, folks. Tense game. Long floating ball, and you cannot allow that ball to hit the surface. Here's a White on to Justin McPherson. Long floating ball. Headed down onto Stewart. He's onside. Here's the number 15 player. And Stewart just need a better first touch to get that one down, to have a better look at goal. However, goalkeeper Mario Chambers, and well aware, quick off his line. So the number 15 player haven't gotten a touch in a while, and to get that touch, I just needed to get that ball down closer to his body. Barnett, Malik Wellington. There's a Jade Lynch, who is advanced, but the Kemps team has done well to regain possession. And flicked on. Crawford. And, Malik Wellington with the ball played over the top, but this could be dangerous. White, who had to clear that one away. As White, Blessing Campbell White, number 21 for the Kemps team, is down, and also number 5, Robert Crawford, is down for the Kemps team. So 2 players down for the Clarendon Base School. 0-0, that's the scoreline. As we are on the half an hour mark. Just let me thank you again for choosing the Goal Buster Sports Note. And the Steths team, though they are having it a bit difficult here at the Steths Sports Complex. The Kemps team coming out strong. They're really playing after off pattern. As Blessing Campbell White is off, receiving the treatment. He's the number 5 player, so the Kemps team, they're down to 9 players at the moment, as both players are eager to get back in. So get it down, and so here we go. Lawrence. The Steths team in possession. Barnett. Side to Justin McPherson. Nice touch. Ball wide onto RJ Newman, who decides to dribble. Here's the number 7 player. Played it back. And fell for for RJ Newman, who played it back. Oh, and poor pass there from the number 7. It fell nicely for Newman. And trying to evade the number 16 player, but a good defensive work from White. And has won a throw-in for his team. As a goalkeeper, Chambers stayed down. But RJ Newman, with a perfect opportunity, it was a tight angle for him to use his left boot to score. But he tried to cut back. And in a cutting back, he allowed the Kemps team to regroup. He had a chance to find a player in the yellow, and he slides on the way. And the Steths team with a chance gone. 0-0 remains the scoreline. But the chances are coming. And the gap. The Steths team is searching for the gaps and has found one through RJ Newman. And, however, the number 7 player could not convert. 0-0 remains the scoreline. Barnett. Jade Lynch. RJ Newman just could not take that one down. Fit for a looping pass. That was a hard pass from Jade Lynch. So free kick to the Kemps High School team. So 0-0 remains the scoreline. And 35 minutes of action played. And so player number 6 has stayed down. That's Ricardo Dean has stayed down. All right, so a 35th minute yellow card to number 24, Kahim Lewis. And Glenn Muir has taken the lead versus Magati. So a very interesting yellow card shown to Kahim Lewis, number 24. And Brian Warren, referee inside the middle. So the number 6 player is up, Dean, Ricardo Dean. All right, so Steths in possession to Kahim Lewis, who decides to dribble, taking the mantle on his own. Here is the number 24 player still going. And handball call, free kick here for the St. Elizabeth technical team, just on the edge of the D. A good run there from Kahim Lewis. And number 10 is over it. And also number 24 is over it. The number 24 player, he had a blistering free kick versus a Malden High. But DeAndre Barnett, this is a perfect position for the number 10 player. So, as Kaim Lewis, who stands as if he's not going to take it, DeAndre Barnett, it will be Barnett, and it's over the top from the number 10. As all right, so we're looking at 6.5 minutes to go. Here is White. Decides to go. Floated that one over the top. Cleared away from Crawford. Yeah. There's a RJ Newman. Stops and turns inside. Player is down. Once it's not a head injury, referee won't stop the game. Ball played wide for Justin McPherson, who dribbled inside. Played inside for Kahim Lewis. Oh, is that a penalty? Yes, it's a penalty. So the Steths team has been given a penalty. As number 24, Kahim Lewis, was taken down from Mario Chambers. And the referee, Brian Warren, he thought about it. And then has awarded the Steths team a penalty. So penalty to the St. Elizabeth technical team. And with the ball in his hands, the man who is on the 20 goals with a chance to get his 21st goal of the competition. All right, so penalty to the St. Elizabeth technical team. And Kahim Lewis, he had 2 goals in the 2024 campaign versus this Kemps unit. And with an opportunity to get his first against the Kemps team in this 2025 season. Here we go. Yo. Hey. Here we go. As the referee just getting a few words from his assistant, not knowing what's going on there, but Brian Warren just so as we set for this penalty, Kahim Lewis, number 24, with a chance from 12 yards out. Kahim Lewis, who hit that one in the roof to the goalkeeper's right to make it 1-0 here for the St. Elizabeth technical team. So a 42nd minute penalty from Kahim Lewis. And a yellow card coming out here. Red card shown to goalkeeper Mario Campbell. for impeding. So the Kemps custodian is been shown a red card. And I guess it's something he had said, Richie. Something he had said. I'm up here, folks. I don't know what's going on. But what I know is that the Kemps custodian has been shown a red card. All right, so a 42nd minute penalty for Makahim Lewis to make it 1-0 here for the St. Elizabeth technical team. And the Kemps goalkeeper has been sent off. Red card shown to Mario Chambers. So the Kemps team, they're down to 10 players. So everyone is wondering, and so a yellow card has been shown to a staff member of the Kemps High School team. So the Kemps team, though a bit of indiscipline been shown here. The penalty has already been given. There's no reason for the goalkeeper to be arrogant. There's no reason for the Kemps team to be in an arrogant mood. The penalty has already been given, and now they are down to 10 players, and it's not good for the Clarendon Base School. I don't know the reason why the goalkeeper Mario Chambers has been sent off, but what I know is the substitute goalkeeper is in, and so Mario Nelson is on, and number 21 is off. That's Blessing Campbell White. So Blessing Campbell White is off. And so a 45 plus 1 minute substitution from the Kemps team, and a minimum of 3 minutes has been added. Yeah. Thomas. Surrounded by 3 players. Yeah. He's out to Francis. Inside to and free kick there for the Kemps High School team, and Daly was brought down. All right, so a substitution, a 45 plus 1 minute substitution as a number 21 is out. That's a blessing of Campbell White. And substitute goalkeeper Mario Nelson is on. All right, so free kick here for the uh, Kemps team. Thomas. Oh, that was blistering, but it's always going wide. It was swerving also. Just need to get it on target. All right, so there goes the first 45, and a bit of a disarray in this first 45 as a goalkeeper. Omario Chambers has been sent off for dissent, and uh, Steths team with a 42nd minute penalty to make it 1-0 here for the home team as uh, Kahim Lewis with uh, converted from 12 yards away to place the Steths team in the front. So 1-0 here at the halftime break. All right, so welcome back. Thank you for staying with us as we give you the second 45. It's 1-0. The Kemps team, they're down to 10 players. And the flag stay down, and the Kemps team, they're in. As the, and the goalkeeper's made a wonderful stop. Beautiful goalkeeping from John Stedman. And the early chance here for the Kemps team. And it was a Daly who was in number 11. It's a long floating ball, and Crawford will clear, but Kahim Lewis got a toe to it. Barnett. Still Barnett who goes, he turns back. That was the intended initial pass. The ball swung in and straight to the substitute goalkeeper, Amario Nelson. So the Steths team now, they have a player advantage. They were playing well. The Kemps team, they were playing well also. And a miss opportunity to equalize for the Kemps team. And brilliant goalkeeping from John Stedman to deny the number 11 player, Shemar Daly. As the Kemps team, they prepare to make a substitution. Oh, that's a brilliant touch here for RJ Newman! 2-0! Number 7, RJ Newman, brilliant touch to put it forward. And even a brilliant touch to get it past the goalkeeper, Mario Nelson. 2-0, and the St. Elizabeth technical team in the lead here. RJ Newman, number 7, 48-minute strike. All right, so a 48-minute strike from number 7, RJ Newman, to place the St. Elizabeth technical team 2 goals up. Substitution here for the Kemps team as Robert Donaldson is off. All right, folks, so I'm just looking for the match card. Very difficult. The match card is on my phone, so I have to be searching for the match card. That's the that's a brilliant ball on to Kahim Lewis. Is in Lewis. Oh, and brilliant defending there from Crawford. The Kemps team, they can go forward to Thomas. And a long ball over the top, and Malik Wellington. Oh, and he's in, and Daly. Last touch on Steths, it's a corner kick. But Malik Wellington was a bit too slow and too casual on that occasion. Need to be quicker to that ball to get it away. And allowing a Daly to use his pace to get beyond the number 25. So corner kick here for the Kemps team. And the substitute, that's a Greg Hamilton, will take at the front post. And cleared away for a second consecutive corner kick. And at the back post. Headed back. Daly, he missed completely. Now, all right, so the substitution that was met earlier, number 13, Greg Hamilton in, and number 19, Robert Donaldson off for the Kemps High School team. So the Steths custodian is down, but so all right, so the game can resume as the St. Elizabeth technical team with a 2 goals cushion. Similar scoreline to as the RJ Newman who turns back. Barnett. Oh, and a ball a little bit too direct. He's down for goalkeeper Nelson. Clear his line as far as to Dean. He played for Francis. Kemps dispossessed here is the Steths team in possession to Lawrence, who decides to go forward. Couldn't pass. Rodney. As the Steths team, they come again. That's a nice floating ball onto RJ Newman. Still Newman. They get across. The Stewart. Here's a shot. And he took a deflection, so it's a corner kick here for the Steths team. So Christiana leading William Nib by 2 goals to 0. Corner kick, St. Elizabeth technical. As the St. Elizabeth technical team, they with the advantage and with the corner taken short. Barnett at the front post. And the goalkeeper has made a save. Free kick, Kemps. So Christiana, they lead in 2 goals to 0 over William Nib. And Glenmuir leading Magotty by a goal to 0. Cornwall College 3, Malden 1. That's a scoreline we're having. And from Barnett touch it, he slowed the momentum down. The Hamilton who eased that one off to Thomas. Over the top looking for Hamilton. Here's the Dean who fought for it and has one possession. Hamilton who tried to turn away. Is Barnett. And Barnett, he waits. He's waiting on the player to come as a goalkeeper off his line. But Lawrence here is and a shot and a save from Daly. And a clumsy mistake from number 10, Deontay Barnett again. So he had the chance to get a pass, but was waiting on the number 13 to shift the player. But number 13 player had different ideas and allowing a pressure on his team. As is a Crawford and the Knight. And now, so Daly though, and Daly with 2 chances for the Kemps team, the number 11 player. Played wide for Hamilton. Now the flag is up on the number 13 player.
When the team is under pressure, break the pressure. Don't play with it around there. Tell the back line, we're under pressure, break the pressure, play it over, and we will come again. Understand me? A 3 times now, we try to put them back in the game over foolishness.
Wait.
Oi, look at this. Yeah. Come here.
So free kick to the Kemps High School team. As a long floating ball, and Lawrence, who headed that one away, and RJ Newman, he slides, but they hold possession. White over the top, and headed back from Dean, and cleared away from the number 4 player. Here's Stewart, and has done well to play that one wide. Ball over the top to Kaheem Lewis. Kaheem Lewis, who turns on his right boot. Lewis! You cannot give this player any chance in the room. As deadly as he's got. It's 2 for the number 24. And 3 for the Steths team. 3-1. Well, 3-0, not 3-1. So it's 3-0. All right, so a 59th minute strike from number 24, Kaheem Lewis, to make it a 3-0 here for the St. Elizabeth technical team. Steths 3, Kemps 0. So Kaheem Lewis, he scored 2 against the Kemps team in last season's competition. Now he had 2 goals here to bring up his 22nd goal of the competition. So 22 goals for the number 24. And it seems as if the number 24 player, he was wearing the number 9 shirt. And now he has to change his number. I'm wondering if it's indefinitely or he will just sit in the 24 shirt. Kahim Lewis with 22 goals. 3-0 here for the Steths team. Free kick. Kemps Hill. And always going high. So all right, so here we go. Steths in possession to RJ Newman. Long ball over the top, and the goalkeeper should get there. Barnett. A long floating ball, and Stewart is still there. Hasn't gotten his goal yet. He's on 8 goals. The number 15 player. Here is a Justin McPherson inside to the man who is on a hat trick. Time Lewis too casual on that occasion. So the Kemps Hill team, from the ejection of their goalkeeper, who had a 43rd minute red card, Mario Chambers, that was for dissent. He said something to the referee, and that is unknown to us. Here's RJ Newman. Played it back. Oh, and a little bit too close to Crawford. And Daly. Last touch of the number 11 player, that's Daly. And Daly giving a good player is Daly, Shemar Daly. But indiscipline creep in from the Kemps Hill goalkeeper, and referees' decisions are final, and you cannot do nothing about it. So you just have to keep your calm. There's nothing to protest on the run of play. You have to wait for the council. Flag is up on the number 24 player. So you allow your coaches, you allow your staff members to deal with that part of it. Your job is to play and be disciplined. You're a schoolboy. You have to remember that you're a student first before you're a player. And goalkeeper Mario Chambers headed on the toe and trying the volley. Skyim Lewis. Barnett. It's Barnett who dribbles and played wide for RJ Newman. Newman who on his left boot and find number 10 Barnett. And clumsy challenge there from Dean. All right, so a 65th minute substitution for the Kemps team as a number 8 is in. That's Jordan Faulkner. And number 20 is off. That's Russian Thomas. All right, so Jade Lynch, 30 yards away, and the number 8 player. And he made a dip before he attempted that shot. He should have run with that momentum that you started with. And keep it down. So it's 0-0 between Ocherias and Old Harbour. Second half, Ocherias 0, Old Harbour 0. So the Ochi team there yet to break the deadlock versus the Old Harbour team at Jacksall. Long ball over the top, headed down, banged away from RJ Newman as far as to Shemar Stewart, who eased that one off onto Barnett. Needs to continue the momentum. That is it. Ball on to Justin McPherson. And McPherson couldn't get around Rodney. But McPherson hold possession for the Steths team. Kahim Lewis, Jade Lynch. Flicks on for the number 24. Lawrence. RJ Newman, who decides to go forward. The number 7 player still goes. Played it across. And a good interception from Crawford. Kemps still in possession. And now the ball is out as Ricardo Dean, who number 6 player for the Kemps team, driving forward, throwing Kemps high. So again, Steths team with the advantage against the Kemps team. Headed on to Daly, the dangerous number 11, using his pace. Played it across. It went over the line, so it's a goal kick. So 3-0. And the St. Elizabeth Technical team holding a 3 goals cushion. A little bit too direct to goalkeeper John I. Stedman. Ball played on to Lawrence. Wall pass. Jade Lynch on to Stewart. His control wasn't efficient. Here's Dean. Over the top. Malik Wellington has done well. Get a header on. Here's Dean. Free kick. And, so Dean kicked the ball away, and the referee not paying that any mind, just issuing a warning. Yeah. So 3-0, that's the scoreline, folks. The St. Elizabeth technical team and the Kaim Lewis in the 42nd and the 59th minute, respectively. And he's on a hat trick. And a 48-minute strike from RJ Newman to seal the deal. And 20 minutes of action to go. Plus what referee holding the ball a little bit too much. Ball behind Hamilton. And, you have to put that ball in front of the number 13. So the game on TikTok was muted. I didn't realize that it was muted. So please forgive me here on TikTok. So now we're back on the audio side. Throwing the Steths team. The substitute Faulkner. Jordan Faulkner. Flicked on for Justin McPherson. He was tripped. And referee waves the play on. Intercepted. Good interception. RJ Newman, Steths in possession. Barnett. Floating ball. Flicked on to Justin McPherson. That's a good flick. McPherson, he needs to do better though, the number 6 player. He needs to do better. Throwing taken quickly. Barnett. So the Steths team commanding a 3 goals lead and holding a possession. Free kick. St. Elizabeth Technical. That's a nice ball whipped inside. Oh! A free header there from Stewart, number 15. To be fair, though, it was a hit hard, but it was a difficult one to keep down, to be fair to the number 15 player. But a good attempt. And a free kick there for the Kemps High School team. 3-0. Let me remind you, folks, the Kemps team, they're down to 10 players. As a goalkeeper was shown a red card in the 43rd minute. As so the last score we heard from Jacksall, Ocharias 0, Old Arbor 0. That's the last score line we heard, second half. So the Steths team next game will be against Old Harbor. And no whistle there. Waves play on. Hamilton is wide. We have 2 players. As Hamilton, who played inside. Control from Faulkner. So number 15 who stayed down, that's a Shemar Stewart. And a corner kick for the Kemps team. But to be fair though, number 11, Shemar Daly, had 2 opportunity to score just as in the first 5 minutes of the second half. And the goalkeeper John Stedman with 2 saves to deny the number 11 player Shemar Daly for the Kempsville team. So with those 2 chances gone, the so Shemar Stewart has been helped off. So it looks to be a bad injury. All right, so Shemar Stewart seems to be badly hurt. He has been taken out. And number 17, Ekone Robinson, will replace the number 15 player. And number 8, Jade Lynch, is off. And number 5, Amari Lewis, is in for the St. Elizabeth technical team. Corner kick, Kemps Hill. Yeah. Corner at the front post, headed away from Captain Barnett. As RJ Newman on to Kahim Lewis. Here's a Lewis. Oh, that's a clever ball. Back inside. Oh, and Ekone Robinson just need to flick it away. Here's a ball across inside. Goalkeeper comes and collects. So the number 17 player with his first touch, he could have created an assist. Last touch of Barnett. Throwing Kempsville. Orlando Campbell, the left fullback player. Ricardo Dean. So throwing. Kempsville. Free kick. Kempsville High. Daly. And the referee wasn't ready. As Amari Lewis has been implemented into the central defensive midfield role for the Steths team. Number 5 coming in for Jade Lynch. Like for like change. And headed down onto Ekone Robinson. Oh, that's a nice ball. He needs a good touch. The number 24 turns, cuts inside, lay that one off. Oh, and a shot fell nicely. Here's Ekone Robinson, forced back to his captain. And again, DeAndre Barnett Holding the ball a bit too long. And so a triple substitution coming in here for the St. Elizabeth technical team. A similar format to the, so we will have to wait. Get it down. Faulkner. Barnett holding the ball again, too long. Daly. Free kick. Kemps still high. All right, so a 81st minute substitutions, triple substitutions. As DeAndre Barnett, number 10 is off. Justin McPherson, number 6 is off. And income is number 11, Kenai Banton. And number 22, Wayne Brown. And number 7, RJ Newman is getting out. And number 14, Tajay Stevens is getting in. All right, so free kick, Kemps Hill. Daly. Going inside, Daly. And goal kick is the result. Clean challenge there from... and a word has been said again. And this time it's number 6. Dean. Ricardo Dean, number 6, has been shown a red card. So in discipline from the Kemps Hill team. And now the Kemps Hill team, they're down to 9 players. The number 6 has been shown a red card. And this is not a scrimmage game, folks. This is not a corner league. This is schoolboys football. And you're fanning off referees. You're saying things to referees. Not good. All right, so a 83rd minute red card shown to Ricardo Dean, number 6 for the Kemps Hill team, has been sent off. So Kemps Hill now down to 9 players. Number 6. Now 1 red card, not 2, yeah. Then a 9 that. Yeah, then a 9 that. So the Kemps Hill team, this is not good, folks. We approach 84 minutes. The game is ready to continue. And the Kemps Hill players, this is not good for the Kemps Hill team. And they're standing at their dugout, and seems as if they're refusing to play. And you have to remember, these are students, and they're not behaving as if they are students. These are not schoolboys' behavior. And a lot of chattering going on. And even the coaching staff in discipline. These are schoolboys, and you have to lead from front. From the coaching staff, you have to lead from front. So you cannot say as you like to the referee. You cannot do as you like to the referee. You're representing your school, and this is not a good showing for the Clarendon Bay School in Kemps. As I said before, referee decision is a final. Two red cards that the Kemps team cause on themselves. You have to be playing as a schoolboys. You have to remember that you're representing your school, and this is not good for the Kemps High School team. 2 red cards that I'm sure that will go in the books for dissent. You have to be careful on what you say to the referee. You have to be careful what you said to the referee. What you say to the referee will cost you, and it will also cost your team. So Kemps team though not they stand, so they decide that they're not playing. So the Kemps team, they decide that they're not playing. And so 4-0. Indiscipline crept in. And so the Kemps team so the coach walk away. So the coach, there he is, he walked away from his team. And there is no way you can walk away from your team. So it all starts there. And there goes the full-time whistle. So final score, Steths 4, Kemps 0. And the Kemps team, they declined to play. And these schoolboys, they're not acting as if they're schoolboys. They're behaving as if they are not wearing a uniform to school. So final score here. The game has been blown off from referee Brian Warren in discipline from the Kemps High School team. Another story for the papers. So 83.